Hey guys, it's me, Shane. I wanted to tell you that I haven't been myself here lately, and been going through a lot emotionally. So I decided to start vlogging again to better my mental health. I have been, I guess you call it, anxiety attacks I've been having here lately, and just not been myself. And yeah. And this was going on for 2 months now, and I've just been, brushing it off like maybe nothing is wrong with me, And now I figured I should go see someone to get help, and that's what I'm doing. And right now, before I go see anyone to get help, I think I should make a vlog series of like telling y'all what is working for me and what is not, to talk about my mental health. And yeah, in today's little anxiety vlog, we're going to go to my favorite spot to de-stress, because I've been just been mentally stressed and all of that, and having anxiety and racing thoughts. But my thoughts are not bad, they're just, I'm having too much going on at once. And I was like, maybe vlogging and doing something I like what made me try to not forget about it, because you're never going to forget a mental struggle or anything like that. So I just decided to start vlogging to basically give myself a hobby, to take my mind off my racing thoughts until I go see a professional. And never think it's bad to admit that you're depressed. It's just admitting to yourself that you probably are a little bit mentally ill, mentally unstable, and that's okay, and that you will get through it. So I made it to my spot, and I want to stay in the car because it's a little bit cold and everything. And the reason why I am mentally stressed out or mentally ill is because I let it build up, and I let it build up and build up constantly, and then I don't know what to do or ask for help, and then that, I guess, that will cause a panic attack. And that's what happened yesterday, is that I completely got so mentally upset and so mentally exhausted, and I completely broke down and emotionally cried, because I don't know how to ask for help until I'm having an anxiety attack, and then that's when I ask for help. And yesterday was a first anxiety attack that I've had in a long time, and I'm not someone who asks for help when I am mentally struggling or anything like that, because I don't want to feel like a burden to ask for help. So I don't ask for help, and I should. But at the same time, is that with my family, it's like, it's kind of hard to ask for help, is because they would be like, well, I get depressed, I get low, I have the same issues. But don't sit there and make your issues, what I'm going through, make it your problem, if you know what I mean. Like, that's how they would kind of do it, like, oh, I have these issues too, and da 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 da. Okay, people are different, and people go through different things, and that's why I don't really go to my family to talk about things like this, because they don't really believe in depression, and people can get really low. So I don't go to my family about my issues half the time. I try to be a grown adult and try to handle it on my own, and sometimes you can't, and it's okay to ask for help. And yeah, and like, also yesterday I completely broke down, because I'm like, I don't want to miss work, but at the same time I don't feel like I'm mentally incapable right now to go back to work, because I feel really low. And I decided, hey, maybe vlogging about it, getting a hobby, doing something I like to do and make videos, will better my mental thought. And that's what I'm doing right now before I go see someone for help, because I can't get in to see a primary care physician doctor right now. So I have to wait until Monday. Today is Sunday. I'm recording this. And I have to wait until Monday to call my primary care physician and to talk to them, because on Friday I went to the ER and I was having really bad head tension and everything like that. AKA, it could be really bad anxiety making your head hurt. And I didn't put the puzzles together and realize maybe that's what's causing all of this. That I am probably mentally low and mentally should de-stress and do the things I like to do right now and to better myself. And that's what I'm doing. And it's gonna take a lot for, me to better myself. And I kept pushing my feelings to the side before I told anyone how I was really feeling until yesterday. I'm not feel like I'm going crazy. I just feel like I'm mentally stressed. There is too much going on for me, too much racing thoughts at the moment that I need to go talk to someone. And yeah. And journaling, I've been journaling a lot to take my mind off being depressed. I get in these really really high highs that, like, oh, I'm unstoppable, I'm on top of the world, no one can knock me down. And then I get to very low. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to be around anyone. I just want to be in my room and just be in my room. That's really all I want to be right now, is just in my room and not really see anyone. And I've been really shaky. And yeah, that's what I've really been going through. And what I'm doing with the camera, it takes a lot of courage to sit down and do something like this. And because this is something I like to do. I like creating videos, and I also would beat myself up. And I'm like, who wants to watch the same shit that I do? I legit go thrifting and legit do the same shit over and over. And I'm like, I need to find better content. I'm like, what? I live in a small town and it's fucking boring here. It's fucking Virginia, a small part of dinky ass Virginia, and it's fucking boring. And I'm like, who wants to watch a video that is legit the same shit? I know I wouldn't, but maybe y'all would. I don't know. But also that I've been having a bad issues is beating myself up and wondering if people like me or not. And that's also been an issue, and that's also been bringing me down. Like, do people like me? Why do people talk shit about me on the internet? Like, what am I doing wrong, or this and that? And that's also been an issue. I'm like, people would judge you for the shit that you do on the internet, but that's not really me. And that's what I tell people, like the men I meet on these dating apps or all those apps, and I'm like, you're judging me behind a phone screen, but you're not really getting to know me. And that's what really irritates me about people. And I'm like, or even people in general who don't know me, and I'm like, why do you hate me? But at the same time, I can't change their perspective of why they hate me. You know what I mean? I can't change that. And that's what I need to let go of, wondering why people hate me and all this and that. And I am letting it go, and I'm trying to better myself as a person. Yeah. And something I also do is I don't know if people do this, is that I buy shit to make myself feel better as retail therapy, and I realize that doesn't help either sometimes. And I do that to make myself feel better, and it doesn't help really. It doesn't help until now. I realize it doesn't really help. Of buying shit, it doesn't really help. It doesn't cover the fact that you still are going to be mentally depressed, and you should go see someone about it. And my dumbass kept putting it off because I feel like I'm dumb. Also wanted to add the reason why I've been feeling anxiety or stuff like that is because I feel like I'm far and behind in life, which I'm not, but I feel like I am because I can't go to college. I can't afford it. I feel like I am stuck in this hole and I can't get myself out of it. And that's how I feel, that I feel like I'm stuck in my career life. But at the same time, I'm only 20 years old, but I just feel so overwhelmed of everything. Like I think that's also why I'm having these racing thoughts. I'm like, what should I do with my life and my career as well? And what do I want to do? And I feel like I don't know what I want to do. And when I feel like other people who are succeeding in my life, I feel like I'm far behind. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Or what do I want to do in life? And I feel like the only thing I really want to do is, make videos. But and I'm like, I just feel like as a 20-year-old, I feel like I have so much on my plate. I pay bills. Even though I live at home, I pay bills. And I'm like, oh, I gotta work to pay bills. And I understand that's part of life, but at the same time, that could be also overwhelming, that I'm working a dead-end job, basically. Even though I work at the hospital as a higher level department, but I still feel like I should be doing more than what I am as a 20-year-old. And that's how I feel. And I'm like, yeah, what do I want to do? And I'm like, that's what I also have in the back of my head. Like, I have all these racing thoughts and this anxiety of like, what do I really want to be in life? It's not like that people's strengths and people's lives. I don't sit there and try to compare myself to their lives or anything like that. But at the same time, I could be doing more, but that takes time of doing shit more. At the same time, I don't have shit handed to me on a silver platter. And I don't think people my age understand that. That's why I don't talk to people my age really half the time, because they don't understand what I go through. Like, I can't afford college, and I really don't want to be in debt, and I really don't. I'm like, I feel like I'm just fucking stuck in a box right now of what I want to do with my future and what I really want to do. I feel like I'm stuck. It takes money to go and be a model as well. It takes money to go be an actor as well, because it takes gas to go to those places. And I'm like, I just feel like I'm fucking stuck in life. It's not like I feel like I'm a failure, but I feel like I could be doing more, but I can't be doing more because it costs us to do this shit. It costs us. And I'm like, and I think every 20-year-old my age probably thinks the same way, because they don't really have a financial support family. Like, it's hard to be a 20-year-old who does it themselves. It's really hard. It really is. I pay for my own food. I pay for every single thing. This car, I pay for that. I pay for all of it. To get me back and forth to work. Like, shit. Like, I don't hate my job, but the shit I do for my job, I should be making more money. Then why don't I, basically what I've been thinking here lately, then why don't I go and do what I want to do and see if it takes off? That's where my head's been at, really. I'm like,
life is short, but also like terribly and insufferably long at the same time.
so right now, I don't know if you can see me. Right now, I'm going to journal and hang out at my ridiculous spot. But I'm just going to end the vlog here and basically say is that it's okay to seek help, and it's okay to admit to yourself it's okay to not be okay, basically. And seeking help, it's okay to do so, basically. And I hope y'all like this vlog, and I hope y'all enjoy the vlogs that are coming soon to for me to talk about my mental health and if therapy is going to work for me or not. And I keep y'all updated. And